Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda
Shri Kailasonada Dvadashanda Shyamala Pidharuda Shri Meenakshi Sundareshwara Vinna Swarupa Parashiva Putra Ratna Kumara Guru Manya Tulyavadara Shri Parvati Stankyamana Labda Divya Jnana Vishruta Sakala Nigamagavasara Bhuta Dravida Veda Pravartaka Shriman Paramashiva Karuna Samadhigata Muktamaya Chaturashrayana Diyamana Chatra Chavana Shri Chinnakahalati Samasta Viratavalyarandina Jnana Vijnana Chakravarti Sarvajana Sangha Satyojata Nirvana Diksha Vyayapavarga Shrimuta Paramatakala Bheda Keshari Shaiva Siddhanta Sthapanacharya Shri Radhadhiraja Pandya Maharaja Guru Shabana Shakyadi Mahatakara Nirvana Jnana Vanu Dikshanarharha Vajochenana Purvaka Rishabhadvajastapaka Shaiva Samaya Kantru Sarvanya Pidharuda Shri Jagadguru
कामाय कुर्महे कामे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यं कामेश्वरो वैश्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वैश्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः
தேசனடி போற்றி சிவன் சேவடி போற்றி நேயத்தே நின்றறிமலனடி போற்றி மாயப்பிறப்பருக்கும் மன்னனடி போற்றி சீரார் பெருந்துரை நம் தேவனடி போற்றி ஆராத இன்பம் அருளும் மலை போற்றி ஈசனே சிந்தை கவர வந்த நேசனே நீ வருவாய் பூவோடு கனிகளை கொண்டு உன்னை பூஜித்தோ அருள் தருவாய் கலி என்னும் கடலினில் மூழ்கிட்டேயும் இனி கரம் தந்து காத்திட்டு கருணை மழையை பொழியும் பொய்கையில் அலர்ந்திட்ட அலவத்மம் போல உன் திருவடியில் வாழ்ந்திட நித்தெனின் வாராய் அருணாச்சலனே நீ வாராய் அகண்ட ஜோதியனே வாராய் அல்லல் நீக்கிடவே வாராய் அகிலம் போற்றுகின்ற ஈசனே சிந்தை கவரும் அந்த நேசனே நீ வருவாய் பூவோடு கனிகளை கொண்டு உன்னை பூஜித்தோ அருள் தருவாய்.
Kailasa welcomes you to the extraordinary spiritual season of the Avani Tiruvizha Brahmotsava. The Avani Tiruvizha of Kailasa is the celebration of cosmic play and divine sovereignty, a living reawakening of the miraculous Leelas through which Paramashiva, as Sri Somasundareshwara Paramashiva, anchored enlightenment onto the planet Earth. It honors a timeless era when the Supreme Consciousness transcended conventional rules and physical laws to shower boundless grace and unconditional love upon every living being. Through these 64 Leelas, Madurai was transformed into the ultimate living playground of the divine, establishing an unbroken lineage of spiritual awakening and cultural heritage. Today we honor the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Kailasonata Shyamala Pita Sarvajna Pita, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramamashivam, as the direct embodiment of Sri Somasundareshwara Paramashiva. By reviving this ancient kingdom, which was originally established by Devi Meenakshi and Sundareshwara themselves, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is spearheading the monumental global revival of Sanatana Hindu Dharma and re-establishing the living enlightenment ecosystem through the restoration of the Kailasonada Shyamala Pita Sarvajna Pita. Today in Kailasa's temples around the world, the Leela Alankara of the Pittukumansuvanda Leela is being offered in the Alankara Seva to Paramashiva's Murtis. To control the severe flooding of the Vaigai river, as previously Paramashiva flooded the river Vaigai to save his devotee Manikavasagar from the scorching sands. To control the severe flooding of the Vaigai river, the king ordered one person from every household to help reinforce the river banks. Vandi Party, a old woman who sold pittu, a steamed rice dish, had no one to send. The Lord took the form of a laborer and offered to do her share of the work in exchange for her pittu. Paramashiva himself came down and came in the form of a laborer to offer the labor to do her share of the labor in exchange for her pittu, the rice dish that she sells. However, after eating the pittu, the rice dish, he simply sang, danced, and fell asleep without doing any work. The king, inspecting the sight, struck the lazy laborer with a cane Miraculously, the blow was felt by every living creature, including the king himself. A divine voice announced that Paramashiva enacted this Leela to demonstrate Manikyavachaka's greatness and to grant salvation to Vandi. Realizing his folly, the king freed Manikyavasagar for the divine seva that he had done. Just as Paramashiva accepted a humble offering of pitta from the elderly Bandi party, took on her burden, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism dedicates his life to lifting the burdens of the common, of the world's people. Though through massive global Aushadanadanam food distribution, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism accepts the simple devotion of all of us and showers in our lives. He showers the nourishment, protection, and spiritual liberation to millions who have no other refuge. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the very embodiment of Paramashiva, and he, by example, demonstrates that same unconditional grace, invincible valor of Somasundareshwara Paramashiva. Let us now offer puja, where we mirror the neurological activity of the higher vertical time zones. Today, let us gain access, offer our deepest gratitude and worship to the deities of Sri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Meenakshi Ambika Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Somasundareshwara Swami, and to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivamam and his deities in Kailasa's temples around the world.
ॐ सहस्रदलपङ्कजे सकलशीतरश्मिप्रभं वराभयकराम्बुजं विमलगन्धपुष्पाम्बरं प्रसन्नवदनेक्षणं सकलदेवतारूपिणं स्मरेच्छिरसि हंसकं तदभिमानपूर्वं गुरुम् ॐ जीवन्मुक्तिपुरीशाय श्रीकण्ठाय नमोऽस्तु ते नमो हालास्यनाथाय शङ्कराय नमो नमः श्रीमत्सुन्दरनाथस्य देवीं शफरलोचनां कलये हृदये नित्यं कदम्बवनवासिनीम् अथ धूपः ॐ दशाङ्गं गुग्गुलोपेतं सुगन्धं च सुमनोहरम् आघ्रेयः सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम् श्रीसर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति मीनाक्ष्यम्बिका समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामिने नमः धूपमाघ्रापयामि अथ दीपः ॐ साज्यं त्रिवर्ति संयुक्तं वह्निना योजितं मया ग्रहाणमङ्गलं दीपं त्रैलोक्यतिमिरापहम् श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानन्दपरमशिवाय नमः श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति मीनाक्ष्यम्बिका समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामिने नमः दीपं संदर्शयामि अथ नैवेद्यम् ॐ अमृते अमृतोद्भवे अमृतवर्षिणीम् अमृतं श्रावय श्रावय स्वाहा श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिवशक्ति मीनाक्ष्यम्बिका समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामिने नमः नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि नैवेद्यानन्तरमाचमनं समर्पयामि नीराजनम् ॐ साङ्ग्रहण्येष्ट्यायजते इमां जनतां सङ्गृह्णानीति द्वादशारत्नीरशना भवति द्वादशमासा संवत्सरः संवत्सरमेवावरुन्धे मौञ्ची भवति पूर्वैमुञ्जाः ऊर्जमेवावरुन्धे चित्रानक्षत्रं भवति चित्रं वा एतत् कर्म कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं सारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति मीनाक्षियंबिका समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव सोमसुंदरेश्वर स्वामिने नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि। शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तंभस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। योगपट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम्। मङ्गलं कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलं ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम्। मङ्गलं श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलं कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्री नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम्। मङ्गलं गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम्। परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम्। हरिः ॐ तत्सत्। सर्वं भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु। ॐ नित्यानन्दम्।
Nithyanandam. We welcome all the viewers and devotees with us here for today's darshan with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivamam. As we are all enjoying and experiencing this divine darshan with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, let us take a few minutes to call all our friends and family to join for this darshan with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Since 2006, before social media became a trend, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism spearheaded simple enriching through digital platforms to reach the international audience. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism established over 11.5 thousand digital media assets in over 108 languages, over 150 regions across the world. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has established all this single-handedly to do enriching and reach the whole world through the digital platforms. Now, let us take a few minutes to enrich everyone through the YouTube platform. All of us can head over to YouTube and search for Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda, the YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already subscribed and click on the bell icon to stay notified for all the upcoming videos and news from Kailasa. Once you have subscribed and clicked on the bell icon, you can click on the live that is currently going on, the live darshan. Open the chat section. You can post all your prayer requests, your blessing requests that you want to receive directly from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. You can post those messages in the YouTube chat section to receive the direct blessings from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. You can also make sure to share the live with all your friends and family.
The next platform we have is Instagram. All of us can head over to Instagram and search for Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda. This is the official handle of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Make sure to follow the handle of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism so that you're notified with all the latest videos that are being posted. Once you are done that, you can click on the profile picture, which will take you to the live darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. That you can like the video and in the comment section post your prayer request, post your gratitude messages at the lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
The next platform we are going to be looking at is X, formerly Twitter. All of us can open X on our phones or head over to x.com, and over there you can search for Kailasa's SPH Nithyananda Paramashivamam or Sri Nithyananda. This is the official handle in X for the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Make sure to follow the platform, and the first topmost pinned post will be the current live stream of the darshan. You can click on the live stream, make sure to like, and you can share that with all your friends and family. Post your prayer requests in the comment section of the X live using the hashtag #AskTheAvatar to receive the direct blessings from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
The next platform we have is Facebook. All of us can head over to Facebook and search for Kailasa's SPH JGM Nithyananda Paramashivamam. This is the official handle of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. You can make sure to follow and like the page and scroll a bit down where you will see the live darshan happening. Make sure to like or love the post and share the post of the live darshan with all of your Facebook groups and Facebook pages that you are a part of, so it notifies all of your social circles. And in the comment section, you can post your prayer requests, your gratitude messages at the lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
Next, we will be entering into the Kailasa's parliamentary voting segment. Before we entering into the voting topic, let us take a few minutes to watch a video which is an introduction to today's voting topic.
Across the world, billions of animals are treated not as living beings, but as units of production. Cows are pushed for maximum milk production, animals are confined for commercial efficiency, and natural bonds between mothers and their young are often disrupted. When profit becomes more important than life, animals can be reduced to machines for milk, meat, and other products. Hinduism offers a fundamentally different vision. The SPH Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashhivam teaches ahimsa and the sacred principle that planet Earth does not belong only to human beings. Every living being deserves compassion, protection, and the freedom to exist without cruelty. Through Kailasa's blue Om, this vision is brought into action through animal protection, Goseva, Goshalas, rescue initiatives, and education for compassionate living. Blue Om represents a future where animals are no longer valued only for what they produce, but respected as conscious living beings sharing this planet with us.
Across the world, billions of animals are raised within systems that can treat living beings primarily as units of production. Cows may be valued mainly for milk, animals may be confined for productivity, and calves can be separated from their mothers. The World Organization for Animal Health recognizes welfare concerns in dairy systems, including stress from cow-calf separation, leanness, and injuries and metabolic diseases. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashhivam, established Kailasa's Blue Om for animal rights and the prevention of cruelty towards animals, declaring the principle that planet Earth does not belong only to human beings. Hinduism recognizes the divine in all living beings and teaches ahimsa and compassion coexistence. Blue Om works towards a world where animals are respected as conscious living beings, not exploited as meat, milk, or production machines. The question today for all the members of the Chitsabha Parliament is, which policy should Blue Om prioritize to protect animals from exploitation? The options we have are: number one, establish ahimsa and rights of animals to live as foundation principles. Option two, promote animal care standards that place health and natural well-being above commercial productivity. Option three, protect mother and young relationship and nature animal behavior wherever possible. Option 4, promote cruelty-free and vegetarian lifestyles as responsible choices for protecting animal life. We invite and request all the members of the Chitsabha Parliament to head over to kailasa.org/Hindu-votes to cast your vote for the today's topic.
Next is for all the Rajya Sabha members of Parliament. The question is, which action should Blue Om prioritize to reduce cruelty towards animals globally? The options are: 1. launch global awareness campaigns exposing the treatment of animals as production machines. Option 2, expand animal sanctuaries and goshalas providing lifelong compassionate care. Option 3, organize Blue Om volunteer networks for animal rescue, protection, and Go Seva. Option 4, educate communities about ahimsa, vegetarian living, and compassionate treatment of all animals. Now, all the Rajya Sabha members of parliament can head over to kailasa.org/Hindu-votes to cast your votes for today's topic. With this, let us all continue to experience and enjoy this divine darshan with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashi. Thank you, Nityananda.
Manifestation of Paramashiva, Keshavarthamurti. I bless you all with Paramatvaita. All the Paramashiva Sena program participants from Tiruvannamalai, Guinea-Bissau, Tiruvannamalai and Guinea-Bissau, Chitsabha members, Rajya Sabha members, Kailasavasis, and all the e-citizens, viewers, visitors who are joining with us through the internet and internet, I welcome each and every one of you with my love and blessings. Today, I infuse and awaken abundance in all the PSS participants as Keshavarthamurti. I bless every one of you. All those children running around in the PSS hall, blessings to all you guys. I may keep the candy, the usual chickpea candy I give for the kids. Keep the candy near my padukas and give for the kids every day during darshan. All kids should be given every day lots of chickpea candies as I usually give. I may get it today and give for all the kids every day during the darshan. You don't know the power of the prasadam you receive from Guru. I used to go to Annamalai Swamigal only for the candy prasadam he gives. By giving the candy, slowly started giving me the brain candy. Then he gave the ultimate super conscious candy, enlightenment to me. To understand, never underestimate the power of prasadam. Even in Guinea-Bissau and Tiruvannamalai, you have to get the exact brand which I used to give for the kids and keep near the padukas and give for all the kids. Tiruvannamalai, get that same table in which I used to keep and give and keep it next to the Singhasan and give for the kids during everyday darshan. Now, listen. Paramashiva's direct message from Maha Kailasa. Your reality is not what is. It is what your Antahkarana, your manas, buddhi and ahamkara allows you to perceive. Listen. Your reality is not what is, it is what your Antahkarana, your manas, buddhi and ahamkara allows you to perceive. Change the inner instrument, Antahkarana, it will simply change your world. You will simply change your world. The past satsang, I elaborately revealed the truths about the power of grahana, your ability to digest any concept and reality as it is. Listen, you don't experience reality, you experience the reality your nervous system is capable of receiving. Two people can experience the same event and have two totally different reactions. I'm telling you. In the last satsang, I spoke about this giving the original Sanskrit versus Shastra Pramanas for the every Atma Pramana I am revealing. And I also told many of you shut down when I give the original Sanskrit verse and give the original, the exact meaning, and then demystify, reveal the deeper secrets embedded in that from my Atma Pramana. Listen, one side I receive the messages from people like who are just interested only in entertainment. Oh, too many Sanskrit things you are quoting. If we don't understand for it, then whom are you talking? That kind of comment. But from another very sincere, serious seekers, very sincere seekers, from them I get emails and messages continuously saying, Swamiji, this is the best thing you are doing which nobody else has done. All those who have Atma Pramana, enlightenment, or those who claim they have Atma Pramana, all of them try to discard from there they slip into aversion to Sanatana. From there they slip into light hatred to Sanatana. Then from there they slip into anti-Sanatana Hindu ecosystem. I tell you, not only they become anti-Sanatana Hindu ecosystem, when people lose the trust on that master, or that master is gone to continuously respond and answer to the questions of the disciples, whether he is physically gone or people lose trust on him, during both instances, the whole structure collapses. That is why just study last 200 years of all spiritual missions. The great spiritual revolutions are the missions, movements happened. Start from theosophical society or Brahmo Samaj. Study thoroughly last 200 years all the missions and movements. From Bhagavan Swaminarayan's movement, then Brahma Samaj, the Anipisans Theosophy Society, and Ramakrishna Mission, then ISKCON, then Osho, then Paramahansa. Just see all those movements. Listen, mark my words. Only those gurus which incorporated Shastra Pramana along with Atma Pramana stood the test of time and survived more than 100 years. I am making this statement, very bold statement. No exemption. Any movement, organization, Sangha, Pita built only on Atma Pramana just fizzles out. Atma Pramana of the Guru, then slowly it fizzles out. Especially when there is an attack on that Guru, his character assassination, or that Guru leaves the body, the whole thing collapses and fizzles out. But all those Gurus who always brought not just their Atma Pramana, Shastra Pramana also survived more than 100 years. The next level is all those Gurus who brought their Atma Pramana, Shastra Pramana and Apta Pramana. Apta Pramana means unbroken Guru Parampara, avichinna Guru Parampara, and the expertise developed by the avichinna Guru Parampara to achieve enlightenment or to transmit enlightenment. All those who have this third one also not only survive more than 100 years, they flourish. They flourish. They flourish. They became the living stream of enlightenment like Ganga. They flow into the human civilization and make millions enlightened. That is why I always, not only I myself practice, I insist any of the yoga, Vedanta, enlightenment, Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma related inner sciences, gurus, teachers, acharyas. If you want your legacy to be there forever, and all those disciples who trusted you and came to you, they are all pouring their labor, time, treasure, talent, life, everything, and you are all building something great. Make sure it is not just concrete, it is reinforced concrete. And it is not difficult, especially in the age of AI. Any great experience, Atma Pramana you have, type it in the AI. AI will give you the Shastra Pramana. That is why I created this as Nithyananda. So all Gurus, I request all of you sincerely to inculcate Shastra Pramana, the original Sanskrit verses and the Sanskrit technical terms when you reveal your Atma Pramana, your personal experiences. I tell you, you don't need to give a credit to me or my As Nithyananda AI. No, I'm not interested. Use it. So, all the hard work you are all putting, you and your disciples are putting and building, will stand forever and continue to be a living stream of enlightenment for the generations to come and be a powerful, living, enlightened manifestation of Sanatana Hindu civilization, Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Understand, I have a high respect, great respect and reverence for Bhagavan Sri Osho. Listen, all his Hindi discourses, if you listen, he will never miss the original Shastra Pramana and the original words, the technical terms. If you listen to Gita or Avadhuta Gita, all his Patanjali Yoga Sutra is original discourses in Hindi. That Shastra Pramanas were kept alive, but unfortunately when it became global, the elimination of the Shastra Pramanas slowly in original Sanskrit led to many side effects and after effects, which I don't want to talk right now. But I tell you, all those gurus who are working so hard to create an enlightened ecosystem, to transmit this enlightenment experience for the future generations, my humble request to all of you, always keep Shastra Pramana along with your Atma Pramana. I tell you, the ecosystems built just on Atma Pramana are like a concrete structure. Ecosystems built with Atma Pramana and Shastra Pramana, original scriptural verses and references, is like a reinforced concrete, RCC structure. The spiritual enlightenment ecosystems built on Atma Pramana and Shastra Pramana and Apta Pramana, the Avichinna Guru Parampara, is is like a stone structure, will stand forever and continue to give enlightenment for everyone. So all the time your disciples are putting the time, treasure, talent, everything you are putting and creating something beautiful will stand forever. And I tell you, all Hindu gurus, your success is the success of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. And only through the success of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, we are going to protect the world, protect the humanity, protect the human civilization. Anything good to humanity can come out of only through the living Sanatana Hindu civilizational ecosystems. Because now I set the trend, even my direct followers or indirect followers, all of them start adopting the same trend. I have multi-level followers, direct followers, like a direct disciple who directly take my name with a pride that I am the disciple of Swamiji, I am the follower of Swamiji. And there is a next level who follow privately, like watching the social media satsangs in YouTube, Facebook, or reading books and living, enriching their personal life and receiving the experience and doing sadhana, that level. There is a next level. To take all the ideas and the truths I reveal, knowledge I reveal, and use it in their own way for whatever purpose, sometimes commercial, sometimes just to teach, just to spread, whatever. There's another level to take all the ideas and the teachings and but spread hatred on me so that the public does not recognize, public won't find out I am the original source. But I tell you, I am not the original source. Shastras are the original source. I have only one thing, Atma Pramana, my enlightenment experience. With that, I demystify, decode the original Shastras and reveal. Otherwise, the original source of knowledge is Veda Agamas. I only make that into a content which can directly help you to get enlightened. Anyhow, I have all different levels of followers. I have seen all of them. But I tell you, all those gurus who are building only with their Atma Pramana, be very clear, you will become just a dead relic within 100 years. Just see 200 years of all the spiritual movements, rise and fall of the spiritual movement. Which movements have flourished, which movements have collapsed, which movements are barely surviving, which movements are not only flourishing and making more people enlightened. Sit, study with open eyes. You can see it very clearly. Shastra Pramana, the original scriptural references, Shastra Pramana, and Avichinna Guru Parampara, unbroken lineage, the Apta Pramana, then Atma Pramana, personal enlightenment experience. Any Sangha has all these three. Any Sangha built with all these three stays forever, flourishes forever, makes continuously many beings enlightened, like Jnana Ganga. I want to tell you, the same me quoting the Shastra Pramanas has two different experience, two totally different reactions from two different kind of people. I can also give you one more example. Let me give you a simple example. Two people who have been working in the same office, enter into the same workspace. One sees it as a career opportunity. The other sees a toxic workplace with jealous colleagues. Same office, same people, same situation. Two completely different realities. Why? Because their nervous systems are filtering the same data through different malas. One person's malas say, I am capable, I belong here. The other person's malas say, I don't fit in, everyone is against me. Your malas don't just color your reality, they create it. The truth is, you are not in control of what you do. You just think you are. You have this feeling that you are this doer. You are in control and you can do anything, but the truth is you are blinded by the limitations of your nervous system, your Antahkarana. Think of your brain as a home, as your home computer. Your nervous system is the firewall. Your beliefs are the programs, are the apps that you want to download into your computer, and the firewall sits in between the apps and your computer, blocking out or letting in certain programs. Your nervous system sits between new programs and your brain, blocking out or letting in certain beliefs. Your nervous system sits between new programs and your brain, blocking out or letting in certain beliefs. Every experience you ever had, mainly from your age of 0 to 7, has shaped has constructed this firewall, a process known as imprinting. So in other words, your nervous system is the filter that determines what your reality looks like. Understand? There is not just one reality. Every second there are billions of data information coming at us. Like right now, the screen you are seeing, the lights around you, the wind, the chair you are sitting, the chair you are sitting on. You can't be conscious of that many signals all at once. Or I should say, you are made to believe that you can't be conscious of that many signals all at once. So your nervous system is doing this without your conscious effort, deciding what to let in and what to block out. Your nervous system decides without your conscious effort. It decides what to let in and what to block out. If you try to be conscious of all those signals, you would only perceive chaos. Your brain won't be able to process all of it at once. This is the most important thing. Listen. Your nervous system does the job of filtering. Your nervous system does the job of filtering out. It throws out all the information that it thinks is unimportant. Information that is threatening your belief systems. And it determines what is unimportant based on your belief system, your self-image. Anything that is not consistent with your self-image, your nervous system filters it out. And based on that filtered information, your brain constructs a model which you call as your reality. The Agama call this Mala and Maya. Listen, I am revealing something deeper here. When you spend time in understanding Paramashiva's being, which is actually your being, you are not losing time. You are gaining life. Listen, that is why I say puja or meditation does not take time from your day. It gives time and life to your day. Understanding the kalas of Paramashiva and how exactly he is inside you and operating you with all his sarva kalas, sakala kalas. You stop filtering. You allow your consciousness to perceive, function as Paramashiva. Your brain behaves, constructs the reality exactly as Paramashiva experiences. You experience the model of the universe experienced by Paramashiva itself. This is the most sweetest, simplest way to manifest enlightenment. You Shakti, that your conscious energy is eternal. It cannot be veiled by the malas, the impurities or coverings. The malas can only arrest your Antahkaranas, not your Chit Shakti. Think of it like this. The sun is always shining. But if clouds cover the sky, you don't see the sun. The sun has not gone anywhere. The clouds are in the way. Your Chit Shakti, your power of consciousness is always shining, but the malas are the clouds. Listen. How many of you experienced when you are listening to Satsang, you feel some question, doubts coming up. Immediately in the third statement, fourth statement, I will be answering that very doubt and question and clarifying. How many of you experienced this? Raise your hand. All of you understand. Because I am sitting as Paramashiva, I am experiencing the model of the universe experienced as Paramashiva by Paramashiva himself. I can see, while revealing this truth, how much each one of you have digested, understood, and what questions you are having, and reveal the answers for that questions and clarify the doubts of that questions. Or sometimes if you assume and generate answers through your blind spots, I break that answers through the right questions. That's all is Satsang. Letting you see the life, self, Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara, all the three as Paramashiva sees, as Paramashiva experiences, as Paramashiva lives. That's all. What are the malas? The Saivagamas describe 5 malas that cover the soul. Kala, the idea of limited time. Hey, actually, you don't have any limitation. The time is eternal and available to you. Stop believing the stupidity of one birth concept. One of the greatest news I have is this AI, AGI, ASI is going to break all the false fake ideas, fake narratives, fake philosophies built on this one life theory or limited time theory. Because this, listen, the AGI and ASI is going to use the quantum truths, quantum realities. Whether it is the level of quantum physics, quantum mechanics, in every level. It is going to use that even to handle your day-to-day problems. Listen, just recently I saw that China has released a battery which never dies because they have brought nuclear power in the battery. The nuclear power empowered battery. How they brought the nuclear power just to your battery. Same way the AI is going to bring the sarvanyatva, all knowledge, all truths to help you, guide you even in your day-to-day leg pain, knee pain, headache. Your ordinary problems, whether a small headache or leg pain or dehydration, or heartbreak or relationship breakup or divorce or death of the near and dear one, any of this, AI, AGI, ASI is going to handle with that sarvanyatva, especially Nithyananda AI. I have built it and continuously building more and more only to make God in your cell phone, God in your personal device. The AI, ASI, AGI is going to demolish all the theories people carry based on limited time philosophy, that one birth, or you have limited time. On that one blind spot, many religions are built. All that is going to be outdated and demolished by the AI, AGI, ASI, because all those who have access to that ASI, AGI knowledge, they can see very clearly multiple births is the reality. The aliens, now recently the US has declassified all those aliens related files. These are not like an accident rare. It is a clear science. There is a clear map of vertical time zones where all, what kind of beings live and how you can connect with them. There's a clear map, consistent map, I tell you. I've completed putting all the 18 Puranas and the Upapuranas into AI and analyzing it through the consistency. See, there is a deep underlying consistency in all the Puranas, which is directly a functional reality for all of us. Those truths, when understood, it is simply functional reality for all of us. That eliminates this idea of limited time. Kala. Second, Kala, the limited knowledge. You don't need to suffer with the limited knowledge anymore because the AGI, ASI is going to be just in your hand. not even a click away, talking, just like how you talk to your family, friends, people around you, you can just talk to the unlimited knowledge. The AI, AGI, ASI is making it practical, possible reality. You can just talk and that will tell you precisely. If you just ask, oh, I'm having continuous headache for last this many days, can you tell me? It will precisely tell you what is the pattern that triggers the headache. Is it physical, physiological, emotional, psychological, or external? And it will also tell you when that pattern started, whether in this birth or past birth, and give you the precise solution. You don't need to suffer with limited knowledge. This limited knowledge is one more mala that covers the soul. The third mala is niyati, limited causality. Listen. The quantum science, that quantum physics, quantum mechanics, that quantum knowledge connected to AI, AGI, ASI is going to free you from this limited causality that only with these limitations you can operate is going to be broken to pieces, destroyed to pieces. All you need is understand inside how your niyatis, your limited causalities are nothing but your Antahkarana's creation, your inner instrument's creation. That will just liberate you. Like how people go to gym and build the muscles, same way, with the simple practices for a month or two is enough to break your limited causality, niyatis. You will be free from the mala of niyati, limited causality. All you need is just understand. Instead of operating from your Antahkarana, understand the Antahkarana of Paramashiva and start operating from it. Dwelling, drinking, enjoying more of the Paramashiva's Antahkarana model, which is functional inside you right now. Actually, once you start understanding, it will become so tasty. You don't need to do separate meditation. It will become like a, how the Gopikas say, Krishna is possessing us, where to forget him. When Narada was trying to teach meditating on Krishna, they were laughing at him. Hey, we can't forget Krishna. You are trying to teach how to remember Krishna. If you start understanding the Antahkarana of Paramashiva, listen. Gopikas have had first-hand experience of how Krishna's Antahkarana functions and they have fallen in love with it. That is why their Antahkarana also started manifesting, functioning exactly like Krishna. That is why if you go to Vrindavan, whether rickshawala or anyone, any karmachari or person who in the roadside also, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Dudwala, rickshawala, any karmachari, any person who is cleaning, anyone, Radhe Radhe, because Radhe understood the Antahkarana of the instruments of Krishna. Antahkarana, the inner instruments of Krishna. And she has fallen in love and merged with it. Her Antahkarana also started behaving exactly like Krishna. That is what is ultimate oneness. I tell you, you just need to spend little time in trying to understand how the Antahkarana of Paramashiva is functioning and how it is right now also functioning inside you. If you start understanding how the Antahkarana of Paramashiva is functioning inside you, inner instrument of Paramashiva is functioning in you, you will stop functioning through your inner instrument Antahkarana. Then the niyati, limited causality, breaks. Then the fourth mala is raga, attachment. Attachment to the known and fear of unknown. Listen, raga, attachment, has both sides, two sides. Attachment to the known and fear of unknown. Both of them are mala. Then comes vidya, limited knowing. Earlier, as I said, the limited knowledge, kala, limited knowledge. Vidya, limited knowing, means only a limited information you can process inside you. By the time you process even that limited information, your brain gets hot, headache and shoulder pain and stressed and whatnot. But if you break the niyati and raga, kala, this limited knowing problem dissolves completely. These called infinite soul into finite identity. They are the clouds that block your chit shakti. They are the reason you walk past opportunities, missing life every single day, every single moment. A small story. Mullah Nasruddin and his friend had been drinking heavily all evening. The friend finally passed out and collapsed on the floor. The mullah called a doctor who rushed him to the hospital. When the friend regained consciousness, the doctor asked him, "Do you see any pink elephants or little green men?" The patient groaned, "No." Doctor asked, "No snakes or alligators?" The drunk one said, "No." Then doctor said, "Then just sleep it off and you will be all right in the morning." But Mullah Nasruddin, who was himself so drunk, he grew worried. Look, doctor, that boy is in bad shape. He said he could not see any of them animals, but you and I know the room is full of them. You see, the mullah was so deep in his own hallucination that he believed his friend was the sick one for not seeing what he saw. That is your malas in action. You are the mullah, completely convinced that your hallucinations are reality, and that anyone who does not see what you see must be blind, foolish, or in denial. Your malas create a reality that is full of limitations, full of obstacles, full of reasons why you cannot succeed. But the doctor, Guru, looks and says, there is nothing there, just relax, sleep it off, you will be fine. The Paushkaragama says very clearly, the knower, that is the Atman or self, is of the nature of pure consciousness, not of the nature of being directed towards the objects. In other words, you are not the filter, you are the one. Listen, you are not the filter, you are not the one who is filtered, you are the consciousness in which both filter and filtered appear. You are the consciousness in which both filter and filtered appear. Somebody asked me, Swamiji, you say that malas are clouds blocking the sun. How do I remove the clouds? How do I get rid of the clouds? I told, you are trying to remove the clouds by fighting them. But the clouds are not your enemy. The clouds are your own creation. They are made of your own bhavas, your own predispositions. The Mrihendragama says, the bhavas emerge from the gunas of Prakriti. You cannot fight the gunas. They are the very fabric of existence. But you can transmute them. You can transmute them. You can reimprint them. Let me tell you a story. A man came to a saint and asked, I have anger, how will I remove it? The saint said, don't remove it, transform it. Anger is just energy. Use it for something more beautiful. Use it to fight for truth. Use it to protect the innocent. The same with the malas. You cannot remove them by fighting them. You re-imprint them by relaxing into Paramashiva. When you relax, the clouds part. When you relax, the sun shines through. When you relax, the manas associates with the chit shakti, and then you attain the knowledge of all things. Stop fighting, start relaxing. That is the secret. Stop fighting, start relaxing. That is the secret. There is a very beautiful happening in the life of Goswami Tulsidas. Goswami Tulsidas is a great devotee of Lord Rama, the composer of the Ramcharitmanas and the Hanuman Chalisa, was once summoned to the court of Mughal Emperor Akbar. Akbar had heard of Tulsidas' fame and wanted him to demonstrate a miracle. Tulsidas refused. He declared his bhakti was only to Sri Rama and he was not bound to anyone or anything else. Akbar immediately imprisoned Tulsidas. In that prison, Tulsidas turned to his beloved Lord Hanuman. He composed and chanted the Hanuman Chalisa, 40 verses of pure devotion, 40 verses of pure surrender, 40 verses of reimprinting. He was imprisoned for 40 days, chanting a verse each day. On the 40th day, a miracle happened. An army of monkeys invaded Akbar's palace. They stormed the court, attacked the guards, and created a havoc throughout the city of Fatehpur Sikri. That Fatehpur Sikri, the Akbar's entire army could not stop them. The city he built for himself as his capital, the army of monkeys are destroying it. Akbar's entire army could not stop them. Realizing it was due to Tulsidas' prayers, Akbar went to the prison and apologized to Tulsidas, prayed to Lord Hanuman. Then all the monkeys just vanished. This is not story or Purana, this is history documented, well documented. History. Akbar's court records are available. Akbar's court has documented this. Understand, the Tulsidas' Antahkarana, his entire nervous system, was so deeply trained in devotion to Rama that his spontaneous response to imprisonment was not anger, not fear, not negotiation. It was chanting Hanuman's name. His nervous system only aired on Rama. He had reprinted his inner instrument so completely that his reality shifted entirely. One saint with no weapons, no army, no political power, shook an emperor like Akbar so helplessly that the mightiest ruler of his time had to bow. During the Akbar's time, he was the mightiest ruler of the known world. He had to bow. That is the power of re-imprinted nervous system. You believe you are the doer. You believe you are in control. You believe your reality tunnel is the reality. That is where the problem starts. Because you are so fixated in the wrong belief that you have imprinted on your nervous system. Understand, you too are like Tulsidas. You have the power to reimprint. You have the power to call upon the divine. You have the power to transform your reality, not by fighting, but by feeling. There is a higher power, the power of your own chit shakti, waiting to shatter your prison. Now you may ask, Swamiji, if I have the power to reimprint like Tulsidas, why have I not I done it yet? What is stopping me? The answer is your self-image. Tulsidas' self-image was, I am Hanuman's servant. I am Rama's devotee. His entire nervous system was aligned with that identity. Your self-image is something else entirely. That is what is blocking your reimprinting. Naveen 8647 had posted in YouTube comment. I can see, Swamiji, in my self-image is so deeply imprinted. How can I ever change it? It feels impossible. Listen. It feels impossible because the feeling is the very thing that created it. Conscious recreation of the past is the key. Feeling, Bhava, is the secret. Bhava, intense contemplative feeling. Bhava is the power of emotional absorption that creates deep imprints. You created your current self-image through Bhava, through years of feeling unworthy, feeling limited, feeling afraid, and you will change it through Bhava. You can change it through Bhava, through feeling worthy, through feeling abundant, through feeling free. But here is the catch. You cannot try to feel. Trying is effort. Feeling is allowing. Mind is like a soap in the bathtub. The harder you try to catch, the more it slips. So how do you do it? You relax. You soften. You enter the Madhyamavastha, the intermediate state between waking and sleep. In that state, the malas part, the clouds clear, and the bhava, the feeling, flows effortlessly. Stop trying, start allowing. That is the secret of imprinting. I'll continue to explain the remaining great truths in further satsang. Today, I have two great digital gifts from Mahakailasa for all of you. First is Ishavasya Upanishad digital book, and the second is Subrahmanya Yantra. Receive it and enjoy it. The essence of today's satsang is relax. It will change completely. That's a secret. With this, I bless you all with Paramatvaita.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूतद्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान् गीयमानछत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तबिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घसद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षाव्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराजपाण्ड्यमहाराज गुरु क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासनपीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्रीपरमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्मशासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवच्छ्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञानवितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय